let's begin. I know I've been here for so long, but my decision is right now, Master Naga. The old bearded mage looked down upon the curious yet conspicuous animal that lay before him. Master Naga had been ruling over the forests, trees, and every part of the land that was nearby. He was a great mage that looked over the animals especially. He was a man of nature and of magic powers. But one day, one of his animals decided he wanted to go and venture out. Spark of interest, or whatever you may call it. Are you certain that you want to do this, little one? But of course, I've been and I know the consequences, but I want to become human, just as most of the people out there are. I want to breathe like them. I want to walk like them. I want to see through their eyes as much as I've seen through mine. But you know nothing of the dangers out there, little one, Master Naga replied. Slowly but surely, the little animal was trailed in thought, rethinking what his decision might be, not knowing that his freedom would be jeopardized. For the outcome of this will change everything in his life. He looked straight up at the mage and nodded his head in understanding that when he would make this decision, he would accept all responsibility to any outcome. I can see clearly in your mind that you really want to do this. You've been asking me for so long, little one. But why now? Why now in the summer, when you can spend time now and do it later, and the seasons to come? It's the most beautiful part of the year. Why would you jeopardize that now? Be among us in the gathering. Don't leave the family. I know, Master Naga, but I want to do this. I don't want to delay it any more than it has been done already. So you wish to be human? It pains me to see a part of this forest leave and venture on to pain and suffering as the humans do. I've seen that world suffer as much as I've done in my life. The old magician began rustling his chin hairs, and then moving his hand up to his head, scratching his head, he began walking a distance away from the little one, as though he was trailing in his mind and reminiscing to himself in the past of what has occurred. He was holding a large green staff with a giant gem on top. It sparkled beautifully in the sunlight. He turned back to face the little animal. I forbid it, little one. You will regret it. Are you saying that as a parent? Replied the little animal. You care for me, I know, but I want to do this. It's a dream that I care to go out and venture to. It is my curiosity and my choice that I want to excel to. Once again, the old mage began walking another distance around the animal, trailing in thought and trying to convince him not to leave. Okay. You wish to be human. I will grant you that. But once you step out from here, you can never come back. You will venture out into the human world, wish to be very beautiful," said the little animal. "And so you will be. It pains me to see you leave, but your wish will be granted." And a wave of this hand, the great mage Naga waved amongst the animal, and the animal's furriness and animal-like features began melting away, and a beautiful young lady was shown. She wore a nice white gown and flowers in her hair. Her skin was a fair brown, and her hair was a rich dark brown. As she came in contact with the sunlight, her beauty glistened in the forest. It was wonderful, as though her body echoed music throughout the land, and every animal among them can hear it. The mage was surprised at what he had done. He had never seen such beauty before, but he knew it came with a price, or it was going to be at that point. Two beautiful birds flew from the trees carrying a necklace and placed it on her neck. "I hope what you're doing is right," said Master Naga. Now the young beautiful lady before him said, "It is. I feel in my heart that I must. And thank you. I understand what I must do, and I understand what I can't, and leave the mystical forest. But I will never forget you, Master Naga. You are like a father to me, and I love you with all my heart." After the birds had placed a golden necklace around her, she'd walked up and kissed the mage on the cheek. A single teardrop fell from his eyes, as he knew a part of him was leaving, and he did not want it to happen. He didn't express it, but he knew he was holding back as much power as he had. He didn't have the power to forget of the ones he cared about. "I go now," said the young lady now, who was once an animal. "That's what pains me the most," said Master Naga. "I love you as a daughter or as whatever you were, but your beauty will come with a price out there, and I only can pray to the gods, and for your sake, that you can only find happiness. I will." Now the young beautiful lady walked outside the forbidden forest. Now forbidden for her, she had now exiled her freedom forever, and as she ventured about, she began feeling a sensation she never thought she'd feel. Feeling cold of the breeze, feeling the heat of the sun. All this that she never inquired in her mind as she stayed in the forest. But as she ventured out, she knew her life